welcome to the discussion video on the first module for updates in managerial accounting. The first chapter of the book of our reference, Managerial Accounting by Hilton and Platt, focuses on the changing role of managerial accounting in a dynamic business environment. So this book has been used because it is relevant to the topic. And this is the first module because we look at the updates in managerial accounting, the recent trends, and these recent trends is brought about by the changes in the business environment. So we know what managerial accounting is all about, but we have to update the core concepts that we have studied in the lower years or in the courses with introduction to managerial accounting. So managerial accounting has changing roles and needs updating because there are also changes in the business environment for any entity with needing strategic and tactical and also operational decisions. So for this reference book, ang atake ng kanyang presentation is to give a focus company, and this focus company will be used throughout the chapter. So for this chapter, the focus company is Walt Disney. We know that Walt Disney is an entertainment services company. This is an entertainment giant in the industry of theme parks, feature film studios, animation studios, TV broadcasting, hotels and resorts, and retail stores. So by giving an example with a company such as this, the Walt Disney, we introduce the field of managerial accounting and how it changes because of the changes in the business environment. Questions such as why do we need to study managerial accounting will be explored throughout this module or this chapter. Okay, let's proceed. In contrast to the entertainment services setting of Walt Disney, our focus company, another example is the Whole Foods market, which will also be touched on this chapter. So there is a contrasting between the Walt Disney, the managerial accounting used in Walt Disney, and the managerial accounting used in Whole Foods market. So as a backgrounder, the Whole Foods market is a fast-growing food retailer in North America and Europe, a leader in the area of corporate social responsibility. So when we say corporate social responsibility, we look at the community and societal activities aiming or leading to the development of the community where the company belongs. So it is said that the Whole Foods market has had made a reputation of being a leader in providing corporate social responsibility activities. It is said that the Whole Foods market is frequently faced with challenging decisions that require them to balance the need to run a profitable business and satisfy their investors against the cost of a commitment to the public through the CSR activities. So therefore, we look at the managerial accounting information of Walt Disney. At the same time, we explore the managerial accounting's contribution sa Whole Foods market in their effort to balance the profitability and the corporate social responsibility. After completing the chapter, we will be able to define managerial accounting and describe its role in the management process. We explain the four fundamental management processes that help organizations attain the goals. We list and describe the five objectives of managerial accounting activity, the differences between managerial and financial accounting as a reiteration, describe accounting and finance structure in an organization. We describe the role of organization's CFO or the Chief Financial Officer or the Controller, the Treasurer or the Internal Auditor, the value chain concept, the how investments in capacity affect managers in making decisions. We look at the professional organizations and certifications in the field of managerial accounting, which can be pursued by management accounting students or CPAs in practice. We describe the ethical responsibilities and standards that apply to managerial accounting. Okay, so let's move to learning objective 1-1, which is defining what managerial accounting is all about. Managerial accounting, before looking at the updates on the managerial accounting, we have a backgrounder of what managerial accounting is all about. It is the process of identifying, measuring, analyzing, interpreting, and communicating information in pursuit of an organization's goals. We identify information, we measure information, we analyze information, we interpret, and then we communicate information so as to be able to pursue our organization's goals. So normally, the organization's goals can be measured by the market share, the level of profitability, the cost effectiveness and efficiency measures being the goal of a company. So managerial accounting is an integral part of the management process, and managerial accountants are important strategic partners in an organization's management team. But note that the actions listed above are not done just by accountants. All managers use the tools of managerial accounting. That is why you are here even if you are not planning to be an accountant, because we will also be using this when we are in the corporate world or in the public sector. Okay. Managerial accountants are specialists in using the tools of managerial accounting to help the organization and its managers run the operation effectively. Their knowledge builds from the material in the textbook to include advanced tools as well as knowledge and techniques specific to a company and industry. According to Caterpillar, we look upon as business advisors more than just accountants, and that has a lot to do with the additional analysis and the forward-looking goals we are setting. So, ang orientation natin on the updates in managerial accounting subject is that we are management accountants. And in the Philippines, there is no clear demarcation line between a management accountant and a certified public accountant, because in the Philippines, once you are a certified public accountant, or you are an accountant of a particular company, a particular government agency, you assumed the financial accounting side and the management accounting side of the operations. So it is imperative for an accountant to be knowledgeable of all the aspects of the operations, because he or she will be using it in making wise decisions for the company. Remember, the management accountants are deemed to be consultants of the organization. they are look at as business advisor. So ikaw ang consultant ng company na yun. So all concerns related to financials, all concerns related to internal control, all concerns related to the operations and the cost effectiveness of a company ay laging nakabato sa management accountant. So dapat alam natin yung buong proseso ng pag-analyze ng mga transactions so that we can be effective business advisors. Hindi naman tayo pwedeng mag-advise on a particular field or a particular financial transaction if we do not know kung paano ina-analyze yung mga managerial accounting information. So we look at managing resources, activities, and people. So these are the 4 fundamental management processes that help organizations attain their goals. 1. Decision making. 2nd, planning. 3rd, directing operational activities, and then controlling. The decision making side of the top management is based on the advice or the consultancy work by a management accountant. Yung work ng management accountant is also used as a forecast on the succeeding period, so it is used as an input to the planning. Directing operational activities. So kung nakita na this particular segment is not operating is not operating for revenue or for profit at yung kanyang costs ay greater than the revenue that is generated for that particular segment, we can discontinue that segment based on facts. So we direct the operational activities. So pwedeng na-redirect yung operational activities. Then controlling, because we know how the internal control of the company works, we now know what are the loopholes of the internal control. So we can now assess how do we control the transactions of the company, how do we look the quality of work in the operations department, and so on. Okay, I think I have already discussed some of the items here. So, isa-isahin uli natin itong decision making by citing the examples of our focus company. Si Walt Disney, okay, one of the growth goals of Disney is to expand yung theme park operations in Florida. It was not immediately clear, however, that what would be the best way to accomplish that goal. Would it be best to expand one of the company's existing theme parks, the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, or Disney's Hollywood Studios, or should the company branch out in an entirely new direction with a brand new theme park attraction? So the goal is we want for the company to grow by expanding the theme park operations in Florida. But the managerial accounting information is now introduced here because we are in a dilemma where ano ba ang gagawin natin? I-expand ba natin yung existing theme parks or mag-offer tayo ng another concept for a brand new theme park attraction? So the question to be decided upon under decision making is that how would each of these alternative courses of action mesh with the company's goals of bringing the best in the creative entertainment industry. So we have to make a decision, and this decision should be based on the analysis made by a management accountant regarding the best way to expand the company's operations in Florida. So ini-introduce sa atin on how we analyze and how we think based on these four major activities, management accounting activities. Second, we look at planning. Disney's top management decided to expand the company's Florida operations by building an entirely new theme park called the Animal Kingdom. Created and designed by Walt Disney's Imagineering Division, itong theme park na ito daw would offer guests wide-ranging adventures and tell the fascinating stories of all animals, ancient and present day, real and imagined. Now, the detailed planning phase began. So we now have a set, the decision to venture into a new theme park attraction through the Disney's Animal Kingdom. So, dadaan na ngayon tayo dun sa planning phase on how do we accomplish this goal. How would the attraction be designed by the Imagineering Division? What food and beverage operations would be appropriate for this? How many employees would be needed on a day-to-day basis? What supplies would be required to run the park? How much electricity and utility costs? How much would the running park during a typical year cost? And finally, how should the park's admission be priced given predicted attendance? Disney's management team had to plan to run the Animal Kingdom, which meant developing a detailed financial and operational description of anticipated operations. So lahat yung nabanggit na questions will be answered by a management accountant by using quantitative information. Okay, so ini-introduce sa iyo yung concept na yan. I think I have to end my discussion at this part, planning. Please continue on the next video. We look at the directing operational activities and at controlling activities of managerial accounting. Thank you.